Hello, welcome to the recording for week 7. This week we're discussing what you found interesting in the course and ask questions about the final project. The final project is comparing actual sales to projected sales and is due by Sunday by 11:59 p.m. All missing work for the class must be in by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. and that includes any corrections. Do not forget you need to participate during week 8 and there is a grade on the discussion for week 8. Please do not post to week 8 until Monday. So the discussion for week 8 is due Monday at 11:59 p.m. Replies are not required but are welcome. The final grades will be done by Wednesday, but I will try to have them done before that. So the assignments for this week are the discussion. You have the initial response due by Wednesday and 3 replies due by Sunday. No APA references required this week because we're talking about opinions. The final project has a memo content file. I know it says the rubric here, but it's in a different place now. So you have to click on the assignment to view the rubric. You're going to review the memo content file. You're going to create a Word document, block formatting. You're going to have these parts, sender's address, recipient's address, date, salutation, body, closing, typist initials, and the footer. So you have to decide from the assignment and the memo content file who the sender is, who the recipient is, and who the typist is. You're going to create a table in Excel that summarizes the data, the actual and projected sales. You're going to create a graph from that table, and then you're going to insert the table and the graph into the memo. But you have to submit both files, the Word document and the Excel document, for full credit. So you're going to create a memo in block formatting is single spaced with no spaces before and after. So you should do that first. Right click on the very beginning of your memo, choose paragraph, make sure you set it to 0 spaces before and after and to single spacing with no indents. Then you want to set it to 12-point Times New Roman. I have a sample here showing you basically how you separate paragraphs with spaces. The only time you use more spaces between the closing and the sender's name. And then you're going to make sure you have all of these parts in your memo because you'll lose points if you miss some of these things. So in the memo content file is the sales data, and you're going to create a table. I created a table here. Don't use my data because they do change, but this is just a sample of how I created my table. You just need to create your table so that it comes out in the line graph showing each of the 3 different years along with the 4 quarters. So with the table that I created, I would highlight starting with the second line, the headings 2013 actual, projected, and actual for 2014, along with the quarters and the dollar amounts. And then I would go to the insert menu, choose line chart, and pick up one of the line charts here. And that's how you create the graph. You don't highlight the sales data because that title, because that will throw your graph off. But you need to show the other titles or headings. Then when you go to insert your table and graph, well, first you're going to copy the table in Excel, then go to Word, and instead of just pasting, click the arrow below paste and choose Paste Special. This will open this little Paste Special box, and you choose Microsoft Excel Worksheet Object. To do the graph, you do the same thing, Paste Special, and then choose Microsoft Excel Chart Object. That way your chart and your table should look like they do in Excel with the formatting that you've chosen. To have the second page, you go to the bottom of the first page and insert a page break, which is also on this insert menu. The easiest way to do the footer is to click on the second page and then go to the insert menu and choose page number, bottom of page, and pick one of those numbers. Once you pick a number, then it will open the header and footer tools, and you're going to choose different from first page. That will mean that you'll have a 2 on page 2 and nothing on page 1, as I have here. I know this is a really short overview of the project. I didn't want to go in complete detail because you need to try to figure things out. But feel free to let me know if you have questions in the discussion, or send me a message or an email, or even call me if you're having a lot of trouble, and I'll try to help you. And that's all I have for this time.